Which detail supports the inference? Before we can select a detail from the text to support an inference, we must first have an inference to support. Our passage is about the Transcontinental Railroad. Let's see if we can make an inference from the first sentence. Planning the Transcontinental Railroad was hard. Based on what the text says and my knowledge of planning things that are hard, I can infer that the Transcontinental Railroad took a long time to build. For the sake of this practice, let's use another inference. While we read the remainder of our passage, let's look for a detail from the text to support our inference that people died during the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad. Planning the Transcontinental Railroad was hard. Does this detail support our inference that some people died during its construction? A little bit, because I know if it was hard to build the Transcontinental Railroad, that it would have increased the likelihood of people struggling to build it. Let's continue. Imagine having to build train tracks through the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevada mountains. Well, based on what the text says and my knowledge of what it must take to build a railroad through two mountain ranges, I can infer that the conditions workers labored in were often backbreaking, demanding, and oftentimes below zero in temperature. So yes, this detail supports our inference that people died during the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad, because building tracks through the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevadas must have been so difficult they were life-threatening. We just found a detail from the text to support our inference that people died during the construction of the Transcontinental Railroad. Great job!